Kevin Costner angrily stormed into his ex-wife Christine Baumgartner's rental home and slammed his estranged wife's unreasonable demands to pay her massive legal bills. Kevin Costner has blasted his estranged wife's unreasonable demand he pay a whopping $885,000 toward her legal fees. The 68-year-old actor has been locked in a bitter battle with Christine Baumgartner, with whom he has children Caden, 16, Hayes, 14, and 13-year-old Grace, since she filed for divorce in May this year, and the latest move in the legal dispute has seen the Yellowstone Stars team insist the amount requested is nothing short of outrageous. According to documents obtained by People magazine, Kevin's team stated Christine has already received $405,000 in fees, including an award of $300,000 in legal fees, $200,000 in attorney's fees, and $100,000 in forensic accounting fees, on July 12, and removed $105,000 for fees from Kevin's accounts. They added, the family code requires the court to assess whether the fees incurred and prospective fees are reasonably necessary. Although Kevin is the wealthier party with a higher cash flow than Christine, Christine is quite capable of contributing to her own attorney's fees. The lawyers also argued the amount Kevin has paid in fees shouldn't be relevant to Christine's costs, branding her argument nonsensical. They noted, Christine's argument that Kevin has incurred more in fees than she was awarded and what she took from his accounts is not, standing alone, a valid basis for an award of additional fees to her. The amount Kevin has incurred cannot be the talisman of how much Christine should be awarded in fees. Kevin has been forced to spend substantial attorney's fees as a result of Christine's uncooperative conduct. He has had to repeatedly go to court to, successfully, obtain relief. Christine's actions increased the fees incurred by not only Christine, but also Kevin. To use these fees as the basis for an argument that Christine needs more to level the playing field is nonsensical. Last week, Judge Thomas Anderl ruled Christine must pay over $14,000 of her estranged husband's legal costs, which he claimed were accrued while trying to get answers about her understanding of their prenuptial agreement. The judge noted in the ruling this is certainly a case of consequence. Last month, a judge agreed with Kevin's proposed amount of child support, setting his monthly payments at $63,209, falling far short of Christine's request for $175,057. Meanwhile, Kevin Costner offered his estranged wife $75,000 in monthly child support. After she rejected it, a judge reduced the order to $63,209. A court briefing filed Monday by Kevin Costner's legal team offered a closer glimpse at the bitter financial battle over child support payments between the actor and his estranged wife as they divorce, disclosing Christine Baumgartner got less than what Costner offered to pay during part of their negotiations. When Baumgartner filed for divorce in May, citing irreconcilable differences, her lawyers initially sought monthly child support payments of $248,000 before lowering the request to $217,300 a month, Insider previously reported. Santa Barbara County Judge Thomas Anderl initially ordered Costner to pay $129,755 a month in child support until the evidentiary hearing could be held and a final amount determined. The Monday filing by Costner's lawyers said that before the final award amount was determined earlier this month, the Yellowstone star countered his soon-to-be ex-wife's unrealistic and frankly outrageous settlement requests, offering her more than she would ultimately win in court. In fact, on June 30, 2023, Kevin offered to pay Christine $75,000 per month in support in addition to paying 100% of the children's unreimbursed medical, extracurricular, and school expenses, the brief filed by Costner's team read. But Christine would have none of it. Instead, the pair proceeded to an evidentiary hearing on child support that was decided on September 5, resulting in a judge ordering Costner to pay $63,209 a month to Baumgartner. Unless the order is modified in a later motion, the awarded amount is set to be Costner's regular monthly child support payment. Kevin's June 30th offer, had she accepted it, would have provided Christine with an additional $11,791 in child support per month, the briefing read, which was centered on a separate request by Baumgartner's team that Costner pays nearly $900,000 in fees to her lawyers. The briefing by Costner's lawyers called her massive financial demands nothing short of outrageous. Lawyers representing Costner and Baumgartner in their divorce didn't immediately respond to requests for comment from Insider. After being married for 18 years, the pair's divorce has become increasingly contentious as they hash out the financial details of their split and settle their shared estate based on the terms of the prenuptial agreement. Baumgartner initially refused to move out of Costner's palatial compound on the coast of Santa Barbara, California, unless he paid her six-figure child support request. Baumgartner eventually moved into a smaller house on the compound typically used as staff quarters, Insider previously reported. Costner's lawyers, however, say her legal team has continued with stalling tactics to delay the divorce proceedings. Meanwhile, exposing Christine, Kevin Costner privately doing cartwheels after shutting down gold digger ex's child support demands in $400 million divorce war. Kevin Costner has avoided speaking publicly about his ongoing divorce war with his soon-to-be ex-wife Christine Baumgartner, but sources said he's jumping for joy behind the scenes, RadarOnline.com has learned. According to insiders close to the situation, the 68-year-old Yellowstone actor was overjoyed after a Santa Barbara judge ruled in his favor on the issue of child support. The judge ordered Costner to pay $63,000 a month to Baumgartner in support for their two kids. The actor's ex had demanded $248,000 per month in child support initially. Baumgartner admitted the decision will force her to reenter the workforce to be able to support her family. She was ordered to move out of the couple's $150 million estate after Costner claimed she violated their prenup by failing to vacate within 30 days of her divorce being filed. Baumgartner has since moved into a $40,000 per month home nearby that she did not believe was equal to her marital home. At a recent hearing, she told the judge their kids had luxury in their DNA. Costner opposed her hefty child support proposal, claiming she based her numbers on his Yellowstone income, which he said he no longer receives since he left the show and is in a fight with producers over residuals. He told the court he invested $20 million in his upcoming Western epic Horizon. Costner argued that if his fortune was tied up in real estate and investments, he said he should not be forced to sell off his assets to pay an oversized child support judgment, especially since his income has decreased drastically since leaving the Paramount Plus show. An insider said Costner has been ecstatic with the numerous court wins in the divorce. Sources spilled that the gleeful actor is privately jumping for joy over his recent child support victory. Costner's divorce attorney Laura Wasser has accused Baumgartner of making unreasonable financial demands and suggested she planned to live off the child support cash, despite receiving a large sum payment of $1.5 million, an amount specified in their prenup. Another source said that while Costner doesn't hate his ex, it's not so much the money as exposing Christine as the gold digger he believes she's shown herself to be. While Kevin's saying the right things in public, he's doing cartwheels behind closed doors, said the insider. The exes are due back in court in November.